Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And friends, I've brought you all here today for my amusement.
Oh, all right, that's fair.
I thought it was for the audience.
The what?
No, this one's just for me. Here's some things I like. Some things I like about me. Some things you should know about me that I like are 1, video games. 2, fantastical costuming, like armor and whatnot. And 3, you, my friends, and the art you make.
Aw, that one was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we'd do a nice intro for once.
Thank you for being so open with us, Nathan, about the things you like.
Yeah, I thought that would be a nice way to start it off by talking about me and the stuff I like. And so that's what we're doing on this episode. I'm going to have you, my friends, draw some fantasy armor based on video game characters.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo.
That sounds good.
That's fun.
I think it's going to be fun. Karina, you're going first, correct?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, apparently. Yes.
Wow.
That would make sense, huh?
So, Karina, I know you're a fan of many a game, even though you would not consider yourself a gamer.
Never in my life.
But for you, I would like to see you draw armor based on a video game character that I associate with you. Raymond Animal Crossing.
My
Oh my
son,
Yeah,
who I birthed and taught his alphabet.
yeah.
My tax evading son.
My tax evading son.
Your perfect cat son who has fled the country for tax reasons.
And then came to me.
As an armor set.
And said,
Yes.
can you make me an armor?
Mother, can you make me into an armor, please? It's for money reasons.
Yeah.
Can't tax a suit of armor.
I'm gonna assume I should draw like a base form.
Draw
Yeah.
face form.
Yeah, just sort of like a random person that this
Yeah.
armor's going to go on.
Should I put it on my noodle person?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I want it to be on. You know what? Yeah, let's do noodle but strong.
Strong noodle.
A strong
Strong
noodle.
So let's do a
Like a
little
rigatoni.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
This is
wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is how.
This is the model that Raymond drew and was like, can you draw armor on this guy for me based on me?
My queen, just like this.
Just like this.
Of course, my son.
Anything for you.
Anything for you.
Armor for this jacked smiley face.
My son is such an artist. I've not been playing Animal Crossing that much lately just because the novelty is slowly worn down and I can only focus on one video game at a time.
And you have a watch you have to squat
Yeah.
for.
I've been doing Ring Fit and I threw a virtual pet on top of it, so I'm busy.
Yeah.
But I still sometimes log in just to say hi to Raymond.
You gotta be so strong.
Because he's my favorite. And I'm not ashamed to show that.
My face when I see Raymond.
Yeah, this is me. Standing on Raymond's doorstep after playing Ring Fit.
Empowered by your love for Raymond.
I'm just checking if you're doing okay, buddy. You still money laundering? You still up to no good? I love that for you. Okay, here's my strong base.
Yeah.
So good.
Spent so much time on this. Good.
A strong
good for
base.
me. Okay, so gosh darn it, I gotta have room for the ears.
Yeah. This armor set has to have ears.
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
No.
Because, you know, it's like when they have horns, but it is
But
ears.
it's ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Batman's got them spiky bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the new Batman design
Based on Raymond.
based on
Based
Raymond.
on Raymond. This is the crossover of the century.
Call it Rayman.
This is a Batman AU where young Bruce Wayne falls down a well, but he was holding his Switch. And so
Raymond killed his parents.
For money.
for money.
Yeah.
They're rich.
Much like Cat's IRL, Raymond is greedy.
Yeah. Give Raymond what he wants.
Yeah, or else your parents get it.
Raymond just did the one paw push Bruce off of a cliff, much like a glass of water.
Okay, now we reach the point where I have to actually think about what armor looks like, because we all know that I don't know.
I bet you're going to figure it out.
I bet that too.
Gotta do the cool hair. Gotta do.
But it's part of the
Raymond's.
armor.
It's like
Yeah.
a visor.
Yeah,
Of course.
I like that.
because he's so fashionable.
I'm into that.
I do want to say that in Monster Hunter Rise, there's an armor set that makes you look like a techno cat.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
this is giving me strong vibes of that. So it's good.
Oh,
Unlike in Monster Hunter Rise, you don't need to carve Raymond in order to get the materials to make this armor, though.
oh, so you do have to carve a cat and a DJ?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to kill a cat and then kill a DJ.
Yeah, wait a minute. What? Yeah, what monster do the materials for Techno Cat armor come from?
They're not always like totally related to the monster you got it from.
I see.
Oh, okay.
I like that's good.
Sometimes your hunter has taken creative liberties with the
So-
parts.
Just a DJ. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a DJ.
You would never carve a cat.
No, illegal.
What am I doing? I don't know what armor looks like.
It sort of looks like body parts, but made of metal.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, the tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Okay,
so good.
gotta have pauldrons. If there's anything I've learned from being on Drawfee, it's pauldrons.
Yeah.
Both the word for them and that they are necessary for armor sets.
Yeah.
How else would your shoulders be protected?
Yeah.
And how else would you let people know what arena score you have
In World of Warcraft.
in World of Warcraft?
It's a World of Warcraft reference.
That's a World of Warcraft reference. That's a specifically World of Warcraft Burning Crusade, which is the only one I played.
So there you go.
So there you
Enjoy
go.
that one, everyone. I love the idea of like business armor.
I would buy that
Yeah.
in a second.
Yeah.
Like Raymond heard the phrase a suit of armor and took it so literally.
He's like, I know what that is, but he's a cat. And he doesn't. Raymond's never been in a fight.
Not yet,
He's a con man, not a fighter.
but with this.
Yeah. Is Raymond wearing this?
Could be.
It's not really suited to his He's just he's piloting it like a mech suit. Like he's in the top and he's got little stuff that he's operating.
It's what he deserves.
Because what his body ends at like sort of the middle of the
Yeah.
tie.
It's
If this doesn't inspire someone to make
Yeah.
a Raymond calico armor, I'll be so upset.
Can you do custom armor in Monster Hunter?
Custom how?
Like design.
Like
Like
design
this? Yeah.
No,
Aw.
not yet. The technology doesn't exist yet.
Damn.
Surprised people haven't like modded the heck out of it on PCs.
I mean, I'm sure they have.
Oh, you
For-
just mean like there's no official. Got it.
But you can't. Yeah, if you wanted to like 3D model this yourself and then mod it into the game.
If someone does,
If someone
let me know.
tweet at us, yeah.
Yeah.
I love seeing 3D model stuff that people do based on our drawings, and this
It's so cool.
seems like it lends itself to that especially well.
Everything I know about armor comes from drawing like Yu-Gi-Oh monsters and Gurren Lagans.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like mechs and stuff.
Yeah. I've never drawn
basically armor.
another mech.
Yeah.
I just know it, it goes. Oh, yeah. And Genji.
And Genki.
Genki.
Pro
Genki, use your dragon sword.
Dragon. I hate drawing Genji.
Genki, we gotta stop Hanzo or whatever.
Genji.
I don't remember the lore.
This is Raymond. There is a Genji in Animal Crossing. It works.
Oh, that's true.
I had him on my island for a while, and then I made him leave.
Is there going to be any sort of bells incorporated into this?
I can't I? Because he doesn't have a bell, but there is bell.
Bell is currency.
Yeah. And Raymond loves money.
And Raymond's a money cat.
Yeah. This is my personal headcanon for Raymond.
Yeah.
I'm really putting it all out there.
I mean, he literally decorates his home to be like a shitty office.
Yeah. Raymond is a capitalist.
Something is wrong with Raymond. We need to talk about Raymond. The problematic elements.
I just have a lot of like lore for the Raymond on my island. He's always like befriending the cranky villagers who are like the old men of the island.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he's like, using them for...
Yeah, he's gonna sneak in to get the inheritance.
Yeah, he's your inheritance. Is that a thing? It's like a sugar daddy, but you like get on their will.
Yeah. It's a scam.
Yeah, you start by offering them some like legal advice, like, oh, have you, updated your will recently? That's just something you want to have taken care of. I'd take a look at it for you pro bono.
And then you seduce them. Yes. Oh my God. I don't know what armor is.
This is good.
I feel like this looks stupid.
I mean, it's for Raymond. It's Raymond's design.
Yeah, Raymond's a tacky guy.
I like to imagine that he's built this, but out of like manila folders.
Yeah. Paper clips.
Just a little bit of rain and it's all over.
Yeah. My one weakness. Water attacks are super effective against this armor type.
I would love to give him a bell right here on top of the tie.
Aww.
I just
Do
think
it.
that's cute.
That is cute.
Nothing makes a catboy cuter than having the little bell. There you go, buddy. Now I'll know you're
Yeah.
coming.
You'll know he's coming, but you're powerless to stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there armor pieces on pants?
Yeah.
Why'd I give him a cod piece and right there? Interesting. I don't know what it looks like.
It's a cup.
It doesn't need to make sense.
Yeah.
It's fantasy armor.
Yeah.
It's for fun.
The premise behind fantasy armor is everybody has like superhuman strength and flexibility, and so they just need it to look cool.
Yeah.
And they can wear it all the time without getting uncomfortable somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoulders are so big that they clip through the head, but it's okay because it's fantasy.
What else do they have? Should give them like
more ears.
more ears. I was gonna give him nets, but that's stupid.
Nets is good too.
What if the whole thing is just Raymond's face? It's all Raymond's face, all the way
Yeah.
down.
That confuses the enemy.
Yeah, it's like a Raymond Cerberus you've made.
Yeah.
Like, imagine they think they've landed a death blow on your face, but it's just your shoulder.
Actually your pauldron that looks like your face. Yeah, because Raymond's not a fighter; he's a con man, and so he has to do those like protective nonsense.
Because I was gonna say those top two abs also kind of look like the glasses.
Which one's the real face?
This is great.
Yes, everything is Raymond now.
Raymond all the way
Everything's
down.
coming up, Raymond.
It was all Raymond.
Maybe he's filled the suit up with other cat villagers.
Yeah, all my other
Oh.
villagers. They're like Voltroning it.
Yeah.
And they just accept that Raymond is the favorite because I make it so obvious.
Punches the arms, obviously.
Now the arms look like horses.
They do look like red horses.
Raymond, you're so full of yourself.
This is art.
So powerful.
Yeah.
My God.
This is giving me like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely now.
I was gonna say Kill la Kill, but same studio.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just laughing at my cat.
It's good.
This is another bell.
It's good.
This is going to be a meme like when you go out and you're really feeling yourself.
Yeah.
When you got a new cat, but you trying to be chill about it.
Yeah. When you love your cat so much and you are your cat. What else do Raymond have? I'm going to give him one of these things because I like when they have like the thing hanging off. This is his tie.
Oh yeah, that's his actual
Yeah.
tie.
Yeah. It's actually enormous.
Mhm.
Does he need like a weapon?
Doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to.
Okay.
It's armor, not
It's
weapons.
armor. I mean, if you want to, but you don't have to.
Nah. He uses his brain.
There are enough spikes on his armor. He could do that thing like in Dark Souls where you just get the spiky armor and just dive roll
Just
at
roll into
enemies.
people, yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna football tackle people.
Yeah, just a little vibe check. Don't get too close. He's so ugly.
This is a powerful
Oh,
moment.
it's good.
Raymond, my son, you're so big and strong now. Wow.
Wow.
You raised him well.
Yeah.
It's
I can't
perfect.
wait to render this. I guess he should still be wearing his glasses.
Sure. Yay.
Great.
Karina, you did it.
Raymond.
There it is.
You're gonna careful. Don't vibe check me. You'll hurt me. That was fun. Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Off to a roaring start.
We're having a good time.
Having a
Having a good time.
Now, Jacob,
Yeah, gimme.
you're like the bad boy of Drawfee.
No, I'm not.
And so I'm going to give you the bad boy of video game, Bowser.
Doug Bowser?
Doug Bowser of Nintendo.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, another just armor set based on an actual person wearing a suit. Business armor number 2. No, I the Koopa King, the big spiky shell man. I feel like there's some
Hey,
great
the
armor.
Koopa King.
It's
Come
the
on.
Koopa King. Yug.
Yeah, definitely. I can do that.
I think
Do
you
that.
could do it.
So do it.
Whoa.
I can do that. Here I go.
Whoa.
I guess I'll also start with
A form,
a base.
Just a little noodle.
just a
Yeah.
noodle.
Well, I want it to also be like a strong one.
Yeah.
I think I want to do like a 3/4 view,
Oh, I like that.
though.
That makes sense.
You can get sort of like a powerful stance.
Oh yeah.
You're making me realize I could have gone for a more dynamic pose, but he's kind of just T-posing.
I love that he's just standing there.
I mean, again, there are a lot of cats in that suit of armor. It's very impressive they managed to get that pose.
You walk into Nook's Cranny and see this, what you do.
It really looks like you went into a restaurant and the front of the restaurant and said, "Hold on, let me check one of the tables." And so he just like stands there awkwardly waiting, trying to figure out if she actually said follow her or stay here.
How specific and true.
This is a good squat form.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a powerful squatting position to fully showcase.
I can't even do squats without wearing armor.
Yeah, this will showcase the armor.
I feel like it'd be harder in armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. I agree with you, Nathan.
Yeah. It's more
Mentally,
weight.
I am Raymond, standing completely straight and still at the front of an Applebee's.
You see this at the front of an Applebee's.
You're waiting for a table at the Applebee's, and this guy smacks your girl's ass. What you do? This is fun, Jacob.
This guy's also in the Applebee's doing this.
Yeah.
They're all like in the same party. Like all three of these characters are going to be hanging out at the Applebee's waiting for a table of three.
just being insanely weird.
They just came from Comic-Con.
Oh my God, this is one of those convention Applebee's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got the ass too high.
You can never have the ass too high.
Reminds me of that time I went to get ramen when Comic-Con was happening, and there was just a full table full of Naruto cosplayers, like anime
love that.
slurping.
Oh, no.
That's cute.
It was cute. I was into it.
That sounds like my nightmare.
Okay.
Not for Julia.
The slurping.
Oh,
No, thank
yeah.
you.
Not the Naruto part. That's a dream.
Yeah.
That's fine. All about that. Let me meet Itachi.
Itachimaru.
Itachimaru.
Let me meet Itachi.
Walk up to that table of Naruto cosplayers. Which one of you's Itachi? Bring me Itachi. The best part about that is that implies that I know the name Itachi,
Yeah,
but I
you
don't know what he looks
what
like.
he looks like. Or Itachi got sick and had to go home.
Shut up, Norbuto. Where's Itachi?
Norubuto. I'm talking to Itachimaru.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh, yeah.
I'm imagining it's like sort of like Japanese, like samurai armor, where it's got the
Yes.
face,
The face
like
mask.
the lower face mask that goes around
Yeah.
your mouth to make you look scary.
That's cool.
Oh.
That's kind of what I'm imagining.
That's
and
a
then
cool
the eyes,
design choice.
The eyes will be here, and the mouth will be down here.
Yeah.
The real mouth.
How's he gonna eat his fettuccine alfredo at the Applebee's with that mask on?
Yeah.
You don't got good jaw flexion
You can't
in there.
fit fettuccine alfredo through a straw.
Oh, but he can drink his big slushy, his spiked slushies.
I've never been to an Applebee's.
There's so many appetizers you can slip in that little mouth hole.
Trust me, I would know.
Get some tater tots.
Get some poppers.
I am here for the half off apps. I still got an hour.
Is that why it's called Applebee's?
Yeah.
It's actually Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Applebee's is short for appetizers lebees.
Applebee's.
They had to cut out the bees from the menu, though, because it wasn't going over well.
No,
but
no one wanted the bees.
The name remains the same.
Yeah. Yeah, originally you got served, they only served appetizers, and it was just full of bees.
Yeah, but it was bad optics
Mm-hmm.
because we wanna save the bees, not eat them.
Right.
So they changed that part, but they didn't rebrand the name.
No.
It actually had started off as an app to help save the bees. It's called App the Bees.
App the bees.
It's a nice bee tracker to see how the bees are doing in your area.
Colon the bees.
Yeah.
The name was really off-putting to people, which is why it never really took off.
So they turned it into a restaurant.
Yeah.
They're like, people will be more forgiving if it's a restaurant.
People are at their most forgiving when ordering at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's when true human kindness emerges. Spiked collar.
Spiked collar, yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Obviously. Are you kidding me?
No.
Good. Nobody joke about this.
No jokes for the spiked collar. A moment of no jokes. Very good.
I like that had to mean silence.
Yeah, we don't know how to talk
know how
without
to not.
jokes. Yeah, I guess I could have just done some sincere compliments during that
No.
time.
We would have read it as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'd been like, Nathan, that's so funny.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
I'm still thinking about this Applebee's.
Uh-huh. App
just
the
very funny.
bees.
App the bees. Applebee's, formerly known as App the Bees.
And then they would have a commercial at Alamo Draft House where it's just Nicolas Cage saying, "No, not the bees," and then in big words, it just says, "Yes, the bees."
Applebee's.
Order from Applebee's.
If they got Nicolas Cage to do that, I'd go to Applebee's.
Guys, we should go to Applebee's.
No, we should not go to
and do
Applebee's.
this.
Jacob and I are fully
And
vaccinated.
stand there.
Let's go to Applebee's, everyone.
God.
Yo.
Where's
Could
the
you
closest
imagine if
Applebee's?
Applebee's is what we chose to do?
There is an Applebee's not far from us.
Of course.
Yeah, that's sort of their business model.
That
Fair
they
enough.
exist.
Yeah,
In your neighborhood.
wherever you are.
They're
There
there.
you are.
I used to live near a Applebee's in Midtown that had on its walls, it advertised itself as the world's largest Applebee's.
Wow. Why does it have to be so big?
I don't know. I mean, I think it was at least two floors of Applebee's.
It's to fit all those apps.
Yeah.
Like, being big doesn't make your food good.
But they wanted people to know.
That it was
It's
really
3
big.
stories high.
It was 3 stories high.
A
Wow.
lot of places are 3 stories high.
Yeah, but I guess not a lot of
Especially in
Applebee's.
New York City.
You should know, though, that even though it may be a whopping 3 stories tall, you can still get the same deals you would normally get at a normal-sized Bees. Says this line.
Sized bees.
Julia, I love how fast you looked it up.
I had to know.
At the ready.
This is good.
This is great, but the pose is kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping it would be.
It's very funny.
We're doing comedy here.
I like to imagine
Ah.
he just clapped really loud and then everybody stared at, like, he got everyone's attention
In the Applebee's.
in the Applebee's. And we're all just sort of waiting. It's like, is he gonna? We're all paying attention to him now. Is he gonna do something? Or
He clapped and then assumed this pose.
yeah, he held it for 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
Impressive leg strength.
Yeah, your glutes.
Yeah, maybe that's what you're supposed to be paying attention to. So I was thinking Bowser claws for knee armor.
Aww.
I like that.
Perfect.
Bowser claw for knee armor.
Bowser claw for knee armor.
Please.
Bowser claw for knee armor. Knee armor.
Yarmer.
Karina's still stuck on that Raymond.
He's right in front of me. Standing.
Those cats are really working hard to keep that armor upright.
Yeah, so many eyes looking. This is so cool. And then I like start remembering the pose, like reading the pose again. It's so
I love
funny.
the pose.
I love the pose too. It's just so funny.
It's like he was told while waiting for the table that she was like, oh, you could take a seat while I go check on the table. And there were no available seats. So he just decided to squat.
I'll make my own seat.
I require no seat. I've been training for this.
Check this out.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is that fuzzy or sharp?
It's like Bowser hair.
It's Bowser hair.
Lizard hair.
Bowser hair, but on arm.
Yeah.
Bowser
Incredible.
arm hair.
The shoes have spikes on them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fashion cleats.
Yeah, that's
Goth
fashion.
cleats.
That's in case he wants to go golfing later after the battle.
This is also DLC in Mario Golf.
Yeah. Would love to see Luigi wearing this armor.
Really sell the drama of the pose.
Yeah.
It's like, psh.
He's been holding this pose for 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
The waitress is like,
Gets him
I've
shaking.
had a table ready for them for 20 minutes, but I kind of want to see how long he can do this for.
It's the little things.
I mean, you have to understand the amount of training this guy has.
Oh my god, he is starting to wobble.
But it's in 20 minutes. You try squatting for 20 minutes.
I don't
Maybe
want
I
to.
will.
I'll never
Do
do,
it.
Do
that.
30 seconds.
I'll
Do
never,
it right now.
I'll never ever do that. I promise you.
I'm done. This is Bowser armor.
Good job,
Jacob,
Jacob.
this is so cool.
This rules.
Here he is, and he wants everyone to freeze in place.
Yeah.
While he
Yeah,
figures
I can
out what's
tell.
going on in here.
I froze up without thinking.
It's only natural when you see this pose.
Yeah.
It's like the Chris Pratt Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Like, holding off the Raptors pose.
But he forgot to say lower the gate. He's just stuck there. Like,
Yeah.
oh, crap, what do I do next?
How do I get out of this?
These raptors are going to eat me, aren't they?
Good thing I have this armor.
Yeah.
I'm done. Julia, you want to go?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Okay. Julia,
Me!
you have a habit of drawing characters that are just men.
Yes.
So I've chosen a video game man for you.
Thank you. I hope he's beautiful.
It plays into your strengths, both
Good.
drawing man and egg.
Mhm.
Dr. Eggman.
Oh, good.
Or
Eggman,
Eggman.
as you call him.
Robotnik from Sonic.
There it is.
Or Eggman. There he is.
There it is.
Oh,
The egg armor.
Fully
So
protected.
powerful.
yeah. Only hands come out.
You can't do much in this, but they can't do much to you either. It's very
Yeah.
it's because it's not hollow.
You can
in
like
there.
put your
It's very
they
thick.
suck your hands back in.
Yeah, no, it's full of metal.
What should my Applebee's customer be posed as?
Full metal egg.
What's the third like pose for waiting at Applebee's?
We've got T-pose, we've got
Yeah.
squat, and maybe just like real casual, you know?
Maybe standing and eating some apps.
Or like embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, draw an eating pose. Draw like a hunched over while eating pose.
That's a good pose to showcase armor.
Yeah.
Where did you even get that? We haven't been seated yet.
I took it off those other people's table.
They were done with it.
So when we do the renders for these, we are going to put them in an Applebee's, correct?
Yeah, I think just take
Yeah.
a photograph of an Applebee's and like put some filters on it, like blur it slightly,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're in the clear.
or just trace it.
They can't sue you if you blur it.
Yeah.
Or just like take a Applebee's screenshot and put a B in front of it and make it Bapplebee's, and then we're in the clear.
Oh yeah. That's actually what we were talking about this whole time was Bapplebee's.
Yeah, Bapplebee's. Bapplepeas.
Bap the bees.
Bap the bees.
Don't bap the bees. We've been over this. We have to protect the bees. I'm so intrigued to see how you place armor on this pose.
I wasn't thinking about it.
This is definitely a convention Applebee's.
Yeah. This is like in the same convention center that the con is taking place at. This is an airport Applebee's. They've got a limited menu.
This is what I wear to the airport.
They're flying to the con.
Yeah.
And they want to be ready when they land.
Yeah.
Damn.
They wore this armor through security.
Oh my
They're so
God.
brave.
It was a bad time for everyone.
Everyone involved.
Everyone involved. The people who were behind them in line, the TSA agents, them. But it was worth it because then they got to go to the airport Applebee's.
Where they were not seated in a timely fashion.
No.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, going to a convention, like, it's never fun going through airport security. It's always something.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking back to going to Anime Weekend Atlanta, which we used to go to, me and my friends. And one of my friends was dressed up as like the main character from the Yeast game series. He's like a
Yeast?
YS, Yeast.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And just like a night guy. And he ate some pot brownies and got way too high. And then we were at like
been there, buddy.
Next to the convention center, there was like a mall with a food court. And I just have this like distinct memory of sitting at the mall food court and watching him eat chicken nuggets. And he looked like the most terrified person I've ever seen, dressed as a knight eating chicken nuggets in a mall food court. I was like, this is peak anime convention.
I miss peak anime convention. There was one con I did in Rosemont that was near like the Rosemont Fashion Outlet, which was basically a mall. And I was doing this con with Lauren, so we went to the mall food court to eat because there wasn't really anything else around that wasn't super expensive. And we went to this one place that was just like a fried chicken place. And we just ordered a ton of fried chicken and cheese fries. So we had like leftovers. And then on our way back to the hotel, we got stopped by these Pokemon cosplayers who were like really hungry and couldn't find the McDonald's. So they bought our leftovers off of us for $2.
Whoa.
What?
They were just hungry and they really wanted them. And we're like, okay.
Hungry and trusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
This was the way things used to be.
Julia, I have a question.
What's up?
What material are you imagining the mustache piece of
Please
the
say
armor?
metal.
I imagine it was like that kind of coarse stuff that they usually use for masks. You know, where it's very like brittle
Okay.
and sharp. Why?
No, I was just curious.
I love it.
I like it a lot, and I just wanted to make sure I was on the same page as you. I wanted to get your thoughts.
Yeah, because it's like, is it metal? Is it straw?
Yeah, is that just this guy's mustache, or is it part of the armor?
Is it steel wool?
I want to bring in like his little egg cup.
Oh,
I want to bring in his little egg cup.
you look so tired.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a long day. This is on the Saturday of the con.
Yeah.
A man just wants some apps.
Yeah, he has to try and like shove them in under his mustache piece. Is there any way? Give me a plate of your flattest apps. Yes, the quesadillas sound perfect. Thank you.
I've got small clearance
Yeah,
into the mouth region.
I don't think a chicken wing, a bone-in chicken wing, is not going to work.
I'll sauce up my stash.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should all go to an Applebee's and ask for their flattest apps.
If I went to an Applebee's after I was allowed to go to restaurants again, being barred from them for a year, I don't know what I would do with myself. if that's where I found
Look,
myself after
I mean,
all
it's
that.
a real mess of a year. I ate at Taco Bell for the first time last year.
Wow.
I
Nice.
love Taco Bell.
I've never eaten at
Unironically.
one. I mean, I guess I technically still haven't really eaten at one. I just had like some of my friends like soft tacos because you didn't want them. And
How
I
did you
was
feel about it as a
drunk.
person coming to it as an adult?
I mean, I was about 3 hard ciders in, so I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
It really hit the spot like at 10 p.m.
Yeah. Three
That's
hard
like what it's
ciders
for.
in is a great. I mean, that's just a great way
Yeah.
to be for eating.
I don't think I'd want to eat there just off the cuff, but given the circumstances, I was like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is what I need in this exact moment.
It's also ironically the best time to enjoy an Applebee's
Yeah.
is when you're 3 hard ciders in.
Guys, let's drink 3 hard ciders and then go to Applebee's.
No. Stop trying to get me into an Applebee's.
Okay, fine. We'll compromise. Ruby Tuesday.
Ruby Tuesday is acceptable to me.
I'd go to a Chili's.
Chili's is fine.
I have like fond
Jacob
memories
just
of
hates Applebee's.
Chili's.
What about Fridays?
Fridays
Not
is
Fridays.
Not
no,
Fridays.
I refuse.
Okay, so Fridays is a no for Karina. Applebee's is a no for Jacob. Ruby Tuesday and Chili's is fine.
Fine. Do you want to know why I feel so strongly about Applebee's?
Yes.
Yes.
And I may have told this on show before, but I don't remember.
I don't know. It feels like it must be told. We need justification for this hostility.
It's because, and this isn't like a huge story or anything. It's just because I was like a teen and I got my driver's license recently. And so there was a period where like me and my friends were going to just like restaurants all the time because we could.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the Applebee's and like for the first time, like having the feeling of like, oh, some restaurants are just like really bad.
Damn. Damn.
And like I felt so let down because like I'd
Yeah.
been eating at Chili's all the time. I'd been eating
Yeah.
at, all sorts of like Steak and Shake, like places that are like just fine. And I like was totally cool with all of them. And then I went to the Applebee's and I was like, what is this feeling?
Wow.
Why do I feel so sad?
Jacob,
Wow.
that's deep.
And so I felt like it betrayed me.
That's a beautiful learning moment, though. That was you growing up.
Yeah.
Applebee's did that for you.
I wanted to live in beautiful ignorance.
No, Applebee's set you free from your beautiful ignorance. You owe Applebee's a life debt.
I don't know Applebee's shit. They owe me like $15 for that burger I got.
Damn.
Julia, you've done an excellent job.
Yeah,
with
this is really
costume.
good.
This
Thanks.
is very futury.
Yeah, I wanted him to have kind of like because we covered 2 different sorts of times, feels. Let's get a punkish, cyberpunkish one in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. A highly themed group cosplay.
Yeah. It's like you see one of these outfits and you're like, oh, that's interesting. They like did it like a character, but like a armor. But you see them all 3 together and you're like, oh, I see.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Gosh, I hope they let them sit down soon.
They're making us all uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So he does have chicken wings? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, he took it off of someone else's table.
Okay, first of all,
'Cause it
ew.
left.
And then he realized too late that the chicken wings were the wrong shape to get up under his
Oh no, he's eating it.
Oh, God. I've decided I don't like this one. He's too shameless.
Yeah, I like his armor, but I don't like him.
Yeah. Chicken
enough.
wings with gloves on.
That is a nightmare.
Disgusting.
You know what? He's gonna have his little con pass.
Gonna have to remake those gloves, man.
In fiction, it is a bunch of Animal Crossing cats inside the first piece of armor.
There's just so many.
I forgot that that's what we decided.
Yeah.
That's the lore.
So it's two guys and a bunch of somehow
cats
out of the video game cats
Yeah.
at Applebee's in the airport. Before or after the con? Are they coming home from the con?
Before.
This is before.
This is to the con.
This is going to the con. They only brought their con outfits. because I wanted to save all the room. They got luggage,
my
but it's empty.
Goodness.
And it's just so that they can fill it up with merch.
If
from
I
the
were
con.
flying to a con and a bunch of dudes and cats in full suits of armor were at security with me, I would just like turn around and go home.
So, like, maybe I got this con wrong.
I'm too old for this.
Yeah. We'll do a different one.
That reminds me of this time I went to like a basement punk show, and the band came out and like played their first song, and like everyone was like going wild, and like there was a pit and everything. This guy was going crazy in the pit, and then the song ends and like everyone's like stopped and like breathing hard and stuff, and this guy next to me is like panting, and then he like looks down sadly, and then he goes, "I'm too old for this," and then he just turned and walked out of the concert and left.
Wow.
I was like, I just witnessed a man have a crisis.
Much like you at the Applebee's.
He grew up.
Yeah.
Much like me at the Applebee's. Damn.
Wow.
You just got to draw the line on like what is too much.
Yeah.
I think I've already passed my point trying to get home from Anime Expo one year and getting like prolonged stopped at security because he had to go through my bag of 20s. And that man definitely thought that I had like drug money.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I was just at an anime con.
It's like, no, look at me.
Yeah,
Do
I
I
know.
look like I was selling drugs?
It's in a shark fanny pack. Like,
I'm just
it's
a
not
nerd.
drug money. But I'm just glad they didn't stop my other bag because that's where my Genji butt padded mouse pad was.
Gengi.
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 Gengi butt.
Gengi butt. Don't look at him, airport security guy who gave me a very judgmental look while flipping through my 20s.
What are they looking
It's
for?
called business.
Hey, here's a fun airport security hack. Not that anyone's like fucking traveling right now. But if it's like paper, like stacks of paper, that's going to get you stopped. So I've been
Interesting.
stopped for books, and stickers because they have to go through and make sure nothing's in there because they can't scan in between that.
Oh.
Mm.
And I've heard a lot of stories about people getting stopped for their Yu-Gi-Oh decks. So
That's very
I
funny.
guess I just had so much cash because I was a dumbass who didn't deposit it before flying, that it set off the security and they had to sort through it.
Wow.
So,
Life
fun
lessons.
facts.
I got stopped for my microphone.
That seems right.
I was just
Yeah,
like,
you deserved that.
I'm recording a podcast.
I have a podcast.
I'm going to record a podcast.
Look me in the face and tell me I don't have a podcast.
Yeah. It's like as soon as I said that, they were like, "Yep, checks out."
Yeah. He does look like a white comedy guy.
Yeah.
So he's got a podcast.
This guy has a podcast for sure.
Sometimes you just know.
I'm done.
I love
This is cool.
Yeah.
He's got like
it's
a hammer.
so detailed.
It's like the capsule that the animals come out of at the end of the levels.
Yeah.
But as a hammer.
But as a hammer.
But as
oh
a
my
hammer.
god, he's gonna hit me.
I imagine that it's full of just swag he bought at the convention.
Yeah.
Too many t-shirts in there that in
It's
a
full
year
of
he's going to go,
t-shirts.
I didn't have to.
And yet,
And
you
yet,
did.
Well, that's clever.
well, here's Robotnik.
This rules.
Here's
I love
Eggman.
Ickerman.
He's so
Excellent.
nice. I love this friend group.
Yeah.
The Applebee's.
Really good.
Wow.
This exceeded my expectations. I wanted to be entertained, and I was, and then some. So thank you
Good.
all for
Hooray.
indulging me.
Glad.
If you were entertained watching this, guess what? You can show your appreciation by hitting the like, hitting the subscribe, hitting the bell. If you want to go even further, you can support us directly on Patreon. We got all different tiers depending on how much cash you're willing to part with. And they got fun rewards as well, little bonuses, little extras. For example, you can get your name up on the screen right now.
Whoa.
There it is.
Ah.
These are people who have given us money, and we appreciate them.
Thank you.
You can do that too, and we'll appreciate you. We also stream on Twitch. We've got a store, links in the description. Leave a suggestion of what you want to see us draw next time. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.